Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays.
And now, please welcome your
first pitch coming your way next.
Toronto Blue Jays.
Just about to get started, and today's starter, Kevin Gausman.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Trent Grisham leading things off and takes a strike. And that one fouled off. The pitch. That one's upstairs, ball one.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Loperfido pulls it in on the run. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees.
Right fielder,
we could be in for a
Judge.
power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with two strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Aaron Judge, the next to hit, takes ball one. And another ball. And Judge spoils that one. One out, base is empty.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
One down, base is empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
Batting third, second
Jazz
baseman,
Chisholm
Jazz
Jr. now.
Chisholm Jr.
And the first
Ball
pitch
one.
misses for ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. And that's in there at the knees. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Yanks held in check. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back now in Toronto. And on the hill, Carlos Rodon. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Swing and a foul out of play. Rodon, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Good eye right there.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Next offering way off the plate.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And the batter is George Springer. And a foul ball. Clement gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Fought off foul.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
One ball.
That missed by a lot.
Strike.
And that's ball one.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Struck him out swinging. The high heat too much on that one.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Fouled off. He was late. Vladdy needs just one hit to reach 200 for the season.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident, and there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
And that one clips the corner.
0-2.
Outside with a breaking ball. Man at first, one away. And a rope into center field, base hit. The throw into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Two on, one out. Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. And ball one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Runners are at the corners, one away. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That one is upstairs.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here, the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
That one down the line. Fair ball. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. The throw to third, and he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
And it's even up.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Outside low. Ball 2.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Strike 2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Rodon fires. And it remains 2-2. The other way, makes the catch for the out. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it. And that's important because you got to make players earn it.
2 balls.
Next pitch is outside. And a foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Batting fifth, left fielder.
And up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. First pitch just misses. Gausman, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. High fly ball out to center field. Strong. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Batting sixth, first baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. And that drops in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And there's a ball. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Just missed. And he chases that one. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Down in order go the Yankees. They're down 1-0. And we're back.
Leading
Bottom of the
off
inning. Leading off, Davis Schneider.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And that's outside. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. And 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie. And you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And next for Toronto, Miles Straw. Swinging a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next pitch way upstairs. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting 8th,
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman,
Wagner.
Will Wagner, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. And a slider in there for a strike. A little bit high, and the count is 1-1. Fouled off left side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side here in the second.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here at Rogers Center, new inning getting started. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Wells hitting 7th in today's lineup, a former first-round pick in 2020. Gausman back to work. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The shortstop takes the ball, and you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Loperfido sizes this one up, 2 down.
Batting 9th, third baseman
Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Straw getting an angle on it. Makes the catch. And that is that. back now in
Lead
Toronto.
off for
And now the right
Toronto.
fielder, Joey
Right
Loperfido.
fielder, Joey Loperfido.
Strike on the inside corner.
Well, these Blue Jays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Ball 1 there.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Judge squeezes it, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, George.
Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 1. And that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Gets it to first. That takes care of Springer. Inning over. Blue Jays go down in order, but they still lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here's Trent Grisham.
Trent Grisham.
Grisham, first-round pick of the Brewers in 2015. Just missed.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Smoked on the ground to second. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. And there's a foul ball. The Yanks down by a run. Top half of inning number 4. That misses. 1-1. And now he's falling behind Judge.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Foul ball there.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Got it. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
He just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So 2 down now, and here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. Struck out swinging his first time. In the air out towards right center. Strong sizing this one up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. Bottom 4, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That one missed.
That's the ball.
When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Over to Goldie. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Bichette up to the dish. RBI single his last time up. Out towards left center. Grisham trying to get there. 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher Alejandro
Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
That's
and
a ball.
ball 1.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, you know, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Really impressive with the way he
strikes.
frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back here at Rogers
Leading
Center,
off for
top
the
5,
Yankees,
John
the
Sciambi with Chris
designated
Singleton.
hitter,
And leading it off,
Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton. There's a strike, and as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. That's off the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. And that's downstairs and outside.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Next to hit, Jason Dominguez. That one ripped. This one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, not in time. He's got a double.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No
for the
messing around
Yankees,
right there.
first
Good
baseman,
pitch, hard and
Bo
inside,
Bichette.
but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
1 out, runner at second. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
0-1.
One out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the fifth.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive and run.
Got him looking, and he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you've got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch doesn't find the zone. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for the Yankees. Still behind by a count of 1-0. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and now Davis Schneider.
Left fielder, Davis Schneider.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Next offering upstairs. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now here is Miles Straw.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. And that misses off the outside edge. And that is out of play. Right through there, got him. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Wagner in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And it's fouled away. 2 outs. Good job to fight that one off. Gonna count 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Rodon ready. Here comes. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder.
So man aboard, Joey Loperfido getting ready to hit. Struck out looking at his first at bat. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Big time GM right
0-1's the
there.
count.
I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Blue Jays held in check, but they hold a 1-0 lead. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Digging in, Anthony Volpe. Gausman back to work. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Ball one there. And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
That one just misses, and the count is even 2-2.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Hard hit, right side. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman, Oswald Peraza.
So digging in, Oswald Peraza. Fly to center his first time. Peraza in his 2nd season, 24 years old. Usually a shortstop, but today starts at third. And that's too high.
One thing he has to remember is that he does not have to cover as much ground. So those balls to his left, remember that you got a good shortstop that can make the backhanded play for you.
There's a strike. Late on that fastball.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And downstairs. The Yankees trailing by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here comes a 3-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And that's too high, ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
So the batting order turns over. Trent Grisham, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And he chases a high fastball there.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Runner at second here, one gone. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Man at second. And that one's a little bit low. And the count 1-2.
That's a really good take.
That one to first. And it finds its way through for a hit. The throw home. The tag, and he's safe. We're tied at 1. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Go-ahead run on base. Here comes Aaron Judge, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Hits the top of the wall. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Relay throw. He will score, and they take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Late swing, foul to the left. And that one is inside, ball 1. Judge leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he grounds one to the right side. Clement. Throw to first in time.
Now batting, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Check swing, called strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand. With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
Inside, just missed.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Got it. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Yankees 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Ernie Clement.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Nope.
And a curve misses outside, ball 1. Movement in the Yankees pen. Luke Weaver getting ready to go. Hill also getting ready. And the 1-0. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit-by pitch to lead off the inning. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. So right-handed slugger at the plate. Chrissy is surprised that the lefty is still in there.
Extremely. I mean, you've got arms down in the bullpen, and there's somebody down there that can match up, try to get out of this jam.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
Oh, they've had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
There's a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 2. Snap throw to first. And he's just back in. Oh, close play. Runner on the move. And fouled off. That one off the mark. And 1-1. And that one fouled off. Squirts away a little bit. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Bichette gets a chance to hit. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
That one missed.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Ground ball left side. Throw is high and over his head. But a great backup there, and no one will move up.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out, you think you've got the play made. Players are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
So up next, Alejandro Kirk. That catches the corner. Runner at second, 2 down. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 2. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Chisholm tracks it down for the out. A run on no hits, an error, and a hit batter. 7th inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jimmy Garcia.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 93, Jimmy Garcia.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees.
Jason Dominguez.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Ryan Burr, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Little, the lefty, warming up as well. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And they jump out front. It's 3-2.
That right there is a game changer, and it might end up being the most important swing of the game. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Paul Goldschmidt now.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That's a strike. 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Fastball is outside. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Now the catcher up to hit, Austin Wells. First pitch misses. Swing and a foul out of play. Fights that one away, still 1-2. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. One down, base is empty. Stays alive. Gets a piece and stays alive. Hit in the air, center field. Straw has a beat on it. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop Anthony
So digging
Volpe.
in, Anthony Volpe. Fastball for a strike at 95. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. Strike 3, got him with the sweeper. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
Pitching for
We're
the New
back
York
in a new
Yankees.
pitcher here to start the bottom of the
Number
seventh.
30.
Luke Weaver.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves.
Leading
Late
off for
and close.
Toronto.
There's not
Left
much margin for
fielder,
error, but at the same time, there's a reason
Schneider.
they're put in these situations.
Schneider in the box now. Take strike one.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Outside. Now 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And a swing and a miss. And one away.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Miles Straw digs in now. That to right. Rings it in. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, third baseman.
And now for the Jays, Will Wagner. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
2 down, nobody on. That one at 95 missed up top, and that's ball 1. Blue Jays down a run. That's a little bit low. Two outs. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Judge has it sized up. Drops into the glove. And that's the third out.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Burr.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game. Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Next pitch is outside. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One, two now. Got him swinging.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, rolling away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. That one's in there, 0-1. just missed. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Chad Green up and loosening in the pen. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's down and in.
2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Line drive. Hauls it in for the out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Judge now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
There comes an 0-2 to Judge. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That's back into the bullpen and gone. And they add a run. It's 4-2.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. No matter how this outing ends,
breaking ball in there, got him looking, and the inning is over. Solo homer extends the Yankees lead. It's now 4-2. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and now for the Jays, Joey Loperfido. That one in there across the letters. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Devin Williams getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. And that's in for a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Make quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at-bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at-bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
And now Ernie Clement. That one a little bit high. 1-0. Ground ball right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Designated hitter, George Springer.
Now it's the DH, George Springer. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
And the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Nothing doing here this half. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Blue Jays 2.
Now pitching.
Chad Green ready to go.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch, and he just misses. Green goes 6 feet 3 inches. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball. Will Wagner now in the game as he takes over at third. And stepping in for the Yankees, Trent Grisham.
Will Wagner.
That's in for a strike on the outside corner. And that's how this game gets started. That misses. Ball 1.
Well, second pitch of this game and already getting squeezed a little bit.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swing and a ground ball, but it kicks foul. And here it comes. Out to center. Straw has a beat on it. 1 away. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Here is Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Right through there for a strike.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. Because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Here comes an 0-2 to Judge. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Seeing if he could get Judge to chase right there. Now 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. They get the out, and that'll do it. Yankees nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now in Toronto. And towing the slab, Carlos Rodon. What's the word on him?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Fastball for a strike.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That one misses, and that's ball three.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That clips the corner.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Jumps, throws, not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base, regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
And the batter is George Springer. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Clement gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Up and in, and that's ball two. Swing and a ball popped up. And that's a fair ball. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Nope.
Just missed. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Fought off foul. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Rodon sets and deals. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. See, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the managers trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that could be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Bichette in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Ripped to short. Whips it across, and Bichette is retired. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. That one's in there. Strike one.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Rodon fires. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Wells makes the grab, and that ends the inning. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We move to the second in Toronto. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Yankees nothing. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
the
Here's
Yankees,
Stanton
the
now.
designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Gausman back to work. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
That misses, and the count is 1-2. Way high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Next pitch misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and there's 1 down.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the
Batting
outer
fifth,
black.
left fielder,
Man, sometimes you just got to tip your
Dominguez.
cap.
So up next, Jason Dominguez. That catches the outside corner, and it's 0-1.
That's a ball.
That one
Oh,
ran
that's
inside,
inside.
almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1 out, base is empty. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
1 down, base is empty. Check swing, called strike. 3-2, the pitch is outside and ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
First baseman.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Fouled off down the right side. Tying run is at first here at the top of the second. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Schneider pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Batting 7th, catcher Austin Wells.
Austin Wells will hit next. And a foul ball. And down on strikes he goes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. The Yanks lead 1, and it remains 1-0. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Davis Schneider. And there's a foul ball. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
He just sparked this home crowd in a big way. What a swing. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Straw next up for the Blue Jays. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Not close with that one, and it's 1-1. The other way to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Batting 8th, third baseman Will Wagner.
Man at first, Will Wagner next up for the Blue Jays. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Straw aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw, safe. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Now it's the right fielder, Joey Loperfido. And that one is inside. Rodon ready. Here comes. Bounding ball here. Rolls foul. One out and a runner at second. And he hits a ground ball right side. Jazz tosses to first, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, second baseman
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Reached on an infield single his first time. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Next offering is down low.
Excellent
One ball,
arm
two
action
strikes
on that
now.
two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
And misses inside. 2 outs with a runner at third. And it remains 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just.
Base hit and a run in to score.
Man, that was a pretty good battle to play, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's George Springer. That one close, ruled a ball. And it's 1-0. And delivers outside.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Here's a 2-0. And another ball. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on deck for the Blue Jays. There's the strike, 3-1. Next offering is fouled back.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Yankees nothing. Back here at Rogers Center, top half of the third inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Pitches in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Outside corner, got him looking.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Stepping in, Oswald Peraza. One down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. And that one a little bit high.
Ball. That's inside.
Next offering is in for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Grisham in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Misses. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
High in the air, out to right. Loperfido snags it, and that is that. 1 left for the Yankees. Still down 3-0. Set for the bottom of the third. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Next offering is fouled back. And they'll do it again. That one out to right. Grabs it on the run. 1 up, 1 down.
No, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put
Now
it into
batting,
his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Bichette in his 6th season batting in the cleanup spot, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. And that's a little bit high. Now 2-0. Right through there for a strike. Late on that fastball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. That's a laser base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. That's in there, and that's strike 1. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Here comes the 0-1. Bichette goes. Base hit center field. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Now at the plate, Davis Schneider. First pitch misses. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Movement in the Yankees pen. Clayton Beater getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Brubaker getting cranked up as well.
Let's go now. Face it here.
And that drops in for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Runners at the corners, 1 away here in the last half of the third. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. But when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Strong takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Here's a 1-1.
2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
In there at the knees. And the count's even at 2. Two on, 2 outs. Struck him out looking. So they strand a pair. 3 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Yankees nothing. On to the fourth. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Chisholm Jr.
And that's downstairs. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Popped up. Bichette. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
This to center field. Touches down. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Right through there for a strike. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Just off the outside edge. 2-0. Up the middle. No throw, and they can't get the out.
Now batting, catcher Austin Wells.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Foul ball there. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that skips in the dirt.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And down on strikes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. 2 left on. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Yankees nothing. Back now in Toronto. John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Will Wagner. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering in the dirt, and it's 2-1. On the ground right side. Over to Goldie. And one gone in the 4th as
now
they get the leadoff man.
The right fielder, Joey Loperfido.
And next for Toronto, Joey Loperfido. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Foul ball. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-2.
0-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss at a slider. Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. Out to short. Volpe on the run. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Down in order go the Blue Jays. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Gausman back to work. That one at 95 missed up top. And that is ball 1.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
The 1-1. And a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. And that is a foul ball.
Ball inside.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
This one in the air center field. Straw has a beat on it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, third baseman, Oswald
So
Peraza.
digging in, Oswald Peraza. There's the strike. And it's fouled away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. One down, base is empty. Line drive, come on.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 2. And that is out of play.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
2 down, nobody on. That one misses, and it's 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Ground ball up the middle, Bichette. And he can't come up with it.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron
Judge. 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden, you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
So 2 down, it's Aaron Judge now. First pitch just misses. And another ball. Judge rips that one. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So 2 on with 2 away. Now a chance for Jazz Chisholm Jr. Pitches in there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Grisham, the runner at third. Judge on at second with 2 down. And now 1 and 2. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Jimmy Garcia, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Burr getting loose as well. Good job to fight that one off. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And here is Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Right through there for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back. It's gone. Grand slam. He'll take a jog around the bases. It's 5-3.
One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He seized the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Kevin Gausman makes way, just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching.
Brendan Little will take over here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Next to hit, Jason Dominguez. He is struck out and he is walked. And that's down and away.
1-0.
Four runs already in the frame, and we're at the top of the 5th. Off the mark there, and the count now 2-0. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Hey!
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. But they leave their mark on the inning as we get another look at the grand slam. 4-3 New York. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the inning, and now here is George Springer.
Hitter, George Springer.
And fouled off.
Hey!
That
One
one
ball,
not close.
2 strikes.
And the count 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. That one fouled off. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. Blue Jays down a run. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The changeup missing, and that's ball 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a good eye there. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Bichette in the box again, takes the strike. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That's outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 outs. That one just misses.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out without a swing. And he strikes out the side of the field.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. Goldie steps into the box. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And that one fouled off. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time, and a drop third strike leads to the first out.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Now the catcher up to hit, Austin Wells. And that's in there for strike 1. Little measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a sinker, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Curve in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Cut out and missed. Curveball struck him out.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for
Now
the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Volpe stands in here. Takes ball 1 low.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Pulls that one foul. The shortstop takes the ball. And there's a ball.
3.
In the air, right field. Loperfido makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing across here this half. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. The Yankees 4 and the Blue Jays 3. New pitcher on here, Ian Hamilton.
Still a lot of game left, and
Now
this
pitching
game could
for
go
New
either
York,
way. So this is a
number
big opportunity
71,
for him to get some important
Ian
outs and try to help
Hamilton.
carry this lead into the later innings.
Well, one-run
Leading
game.
off for
Here's the
Jays,
Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Kirk.
He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there.
Yeah, his swing is so good, it's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Good hitters count the 2-0.
2 balls, 1 strike. Nope, that's inside.
Davis Schneider in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Next offering is in for a strike.
3-2.
Hit in the air, left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Schneider in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 2 away.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider, tried to sit in between, just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Here's the center fielder, Miles Straw. 0 for 2 in this one. Outside low, and that's ball 1. That one is upstairs. That one misses, and now 3-0.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And that's in for a strike. And now 3-1. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Strong leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's inside.
That's inside. That's a ball.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 6 full. The Yankees 4 and the Blue Jays 3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Chad Green.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Leading off for the Yankees,
1-run game. Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Ball.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jimmy Garcia, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Burr warming up as well. Ball to strike. The pitch. And that one clips the corner. Good eye in that spot. Two.
Count full.
Stays alive. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. A solo shot. And they add to their lead. It's 5-3.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
to the top of the order. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. 1 for 3. This one smoked on its way out of here. And they boost their lead. It's 6-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. First pitch misses. Yankees up by 3. And that's through there for a strike. And a count 1-1. That's out to center field. Strong sizes this one up. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays
Chisholm
dugout,
Jr.
and he will make a move to the pen. Chad Green won't go any further tonight. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
New arm out of the bullpen, Justin Brule.
Number 58.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Liner snapped at first.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Launched a grand slam earlier in the game. That was back in the 5th.
And I'd say we felt the impact of that grand slam ever since. 4 runs on 1 swing. It's just an absolute game changer.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Swing and a foul straight back. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Inside, almost got him. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And that one is inside. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Caught him looking for the K. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 6-3. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back
New York
in a new
Yankees.
pitcher here to start the bottom of the
Number
7th.
30.
Luke Weaver.
Luke Weaver.
And now the right
Leading
fielder,
off
Joey
for
Loperfido.
Toronto, right
The
fielder,
Jays in
Joey
striking distance, but have some
Loperfido.
work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Fought off foul. And the 0-1. On the ground. And it goes just foul. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, man. The cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Ernie Clement. And that's way high. And that's ball 1. One down, base is empty. That's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Action in the pen down there. Scott Efros getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Up the middle, and that one handled. Safe, and that's his 3rd hit.
Got himself in great position and couldn't have played that one any better, but just stood no chance with that great speed running down the line.
One down, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And there's a foul ball. Clement at first, 1 gone.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Judge pulls it down, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3 in this one. Just missed.
Outside.
The Yanks leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Weaver over to first. Clement back on a dive. Right through there for a strike. Out towards right center field. Grisham sprinting for this one. Nabs it, and that is that. 1 left for Toronto, and they're still doubled up. It's 6-3. We go to the 8th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. rule. Back to work. Pitch in the
Now
dirt.
1-0.
Ball one. And downstairs.
2-0.
In the air to left center. Straw getting an angle on it. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number one.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And a breaking
Outside,
ball
that's the
misses
ball.
outside.
Let's go, Blue Jays!
Next offering is in for a strike. That one
That's a ball.
missed.
Let's go!
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. Line to left,
No,
and foul ball. And a swing and a miss. That's the second out.
Now batting, catcher,
And now it's going to be
Wells.
Austin Wells. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. That clips the corner. And that one fouled off.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Next
One ball,
offering is
2
in the
strikes.
dirt. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So they make short work of him there. Last half of the eighth coming up. Yankees 6 and the Blue Jays 3.
Now pitching for
So
the
they
New
turn
York
to the
Yankees.
lefty in this spot, Tim
Number
Hill.
41, Tim Hill.
Bo Bichette up to the
Leading
dish.
off for the Jays, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, the catcher.
And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. That's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Now the left fielder, Davis Schneider. He's already homered in this game. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Jazz, there's 1. On to Goldschmidt, that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Through 8 full, Yankees 6 and the Blue Jays 3.
Now
Will
playing third
Wagner
base,
now in the game as he takes
number
over
7.
third. All right, ready to get
Will
underway.
Wagner.
And now the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Swinging a foul straight back. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's way high. 2-2.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And it remains 2-2.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up
batting
drawing the
second,
walk.
right fielder,
Very
Aaron
gritty.
Judge.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
Judge enjoyed success at the major league level right away. He hit 52 home runs as a rookie, breaking Mark McGwire's record, and became the first Yankee to win Rookie of the Year since some guy named Derek Jeter.
There's the strike. 95 of that one.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Judge rips that one. Strong makes the grab. 1 away.
Batting third, second baseman, Jazz.
As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Grisham leads off first with 1 away. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Ball 1, no strikes. Popped foul out of play off to the right. Ripped on the ground to second. Clement over to first. And that will end the inning. Yankees nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Carlos Rodon.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ernie Clement, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. There's a swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Drilled out towards left center field. Back there. And that one hops the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, George Springer. That one outside, and it's 1-0. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Rodon sets and deals. Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Oh, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Vladdy needs just 1 hit to reach 200 for the season.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident. And there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
Grisham hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting fourth, shortstop.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. It's Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The Skippers loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Back up the middle and a base hit. Clement rounds third, headed for the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
2 outs, runner at first. And here is Alejandro Kirk. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Jazz tosses to first, and that is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Second inning
Leading
set to
off
go.
for the Yankees,
And stepping in
left
for the
fielder,
Yankees,
Jason
Dominguez. Gausman back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike two.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swung on, belted. That one opts against the fence. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. Just missed. On the ground to the left, Bichette. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Batting seventh.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
First and second, no outs. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. And that's outside. 1-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. There's a strike at the knees, and it's 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Now it's going to be Anthony Volpe. Tap foul at the plate.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, one out. Late swing, fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Coming home. He'll score as the go-ahead runner pulls up at third.
Oh, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
So two in scoring position with one out. And up next for New York, Oswald Peraza. There's the strike.
0-1.
And he pumps it a strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That's a ball.
And that one misses up and in. 2-2. Got him! Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Now here's Trent Grisham. Walked to open the ball game.
Ball, that's low.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Goldie on third. Volpe at second with 2 gone. Outside low, and the count is 2-0. And another ball.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Aaron Judge, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. Next offering is in for a strike. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. And there's a strike to the outside corner, and the count is filled up.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. All even now at 1-1. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now Davis Schneider.
Fielder, Davis Schneider.
That one catches the zone. That's strike 1. Fouled off left side. And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. Got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
So up next for Toronto, Miles Straw. Check swing, went around. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some boot, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Missed with a changeup. Going to count 1-2. And that skips into dirt. Tied up here in the early going. On the ground, right side. Boots it. Still able to fire over. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Third baseman, Will Wagner.
Will Wagner getting ready to hit. Came into the game on defense. So his first trip to the plate here. There's the strike. Two out, space is empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Rodon ready. Here comes. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And ball one.
Inside.
On the ground, out to short. The throw to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back now in Toronto, on to the
Yankees,
third inning. Here
right
comes
fielder,
Aaron Judge. Judge goes 6 feet 7 inches, batting second in today's lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That's a strike across the top of the zone. And ball one to Judge. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Next offering is down low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. On the ground, right side, and that one finds its way through. And after grinding through that at bat, he gets the best of him.
Now batting, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That's in there. Strike one. And the pitch. And that is out of play.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
That's a ball.
Just missed.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
And now the count is even.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. And they grab the lead. It's 3-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Grounded out his first time up. Sliced down the right side.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Chopped out in front of the plate. Fires over to Guerrero. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. A double and a run scored his first time up. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
The 0-2. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out at a splitter.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there, and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Goldie in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
Just missed. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Tapped in front of the plate. Tosses to first, and they get Goldschmidt for the out. Third out. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Rogers Center, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Joey Loperfido. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Clement stands in now and watches strike 1. And that's in there at the knees.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Loperfido on at first, nobody out. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 strikes to count.
Breaking ball misses down and away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Goes down looking.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
On the ground, 2 ball. Not in time. He's safe. First and second, 1 out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. The hit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
2 on, 1 out.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Pitch misses there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the last half of the 3rd. And that misses. And it's 2-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike if he swings or not.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Bichette up to the dish. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
Keep an eye on this at bat, because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
And misses inside.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Just off the inside edge.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
On the ground to Jazz. In plenty of time to first, and that is that. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. 3 innings complete. Yankees 3 and the Blue Jays 1. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one missed.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Just off the inside edge.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate, where this guy could do some real damage.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Next offering is in for a strike.
3-2.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Wagner makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
And now Anthony Volpe doubled in his first AB. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Brendan Little, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Green also throwing. 1 out, bases empty. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean,
2 strikes.
that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call. He probably should have got it. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Peraza stands in now, looks at that one inside. That's a little bit low. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. He swings and fouls one off. Outside. And the count is 3-1. Fastball for a strike. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Smoked on the ground to second. On to first, and the Yanks go quietly. 1-2-3 go the Yankees as the lead remains 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. And it's 0-1. Ball one there.
1-1. Two balls, 1 strike.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 3-1 now. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
On the ground to third. Peraza fires over to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting left fielder, Davis Schneider.
Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And a swing and a miss there. The Yankees leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings and misses. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Really aggressive at the plate, and that at bat, he was hacking at all of them.
Yeah, and he chased all 3 of the pitches, Boog, and that's not an at bat you feel good about as a hitter, but I think we have to give some credit to the guy out there on the mound. Clearly those offerings had some serious deception to him.
Miles Straw, the next to hit, grounded out his first time. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Now fly ball to right center. This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Will Wagner next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. And the first
Ball one,
offering
no
is
strike.
not close. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Strong stands at second with 2 gone. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That's a ball.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Blue Jays held in check, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
Now pitching.
We're
for the
back,
Blue Jays.
and there's a new arm on the mound to start the
Number
5th.
54.
Brendan Little.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So the batting order
Leading
turns
off for
over.
the Yankees,
Trent Grisham
center fielder,
stepping in
Trent
now for the
Grisham.
Yankees. A strikeout and a walk. In the
Counts
dirt,
1-0.
and that is ball 1. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
I got a ball,
Gonna
1
really
strike.
need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, right fielder Aaron Judge.
Here is Aaron Judge. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And that's
Ball,
outside.
that's out.
Nobody out. Runner at first. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. And
That's a ball.
downstairs.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
That's outside.
And ball
Ball four,
4
that pitch
to
is
a
out.
board.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of
Now
times.
batting,
2 runners
second
on,
baseman,
nobody
Jazz
out, and they're in the heart of their
Jr.
order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
And a foul ball. Little. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big time benefit. That one
1-1.
way outside, and 1-1.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Straw makes the catch. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1
Now
out.
batting, the designated hitter Giancarlo Stanton.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. He's grounded out a couple of times. Just a slow ground ball this time,
Nope, that's
but
foul.
it kicks foul.
A runner at third with less than 2 outs. This is the guy that usually comes through in these spots.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That's towards center. Strong under it. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 4-1.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
So 2 down now, and here is Jason Dominguez, a switch hitter batting right. First offering, and it just misses. Yankees up by 3. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Strong makes the catch, and that is that. A run, a hit, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Blue Jays 1. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Joey Loperfido. Rodon back to work. And that misses. Ball 1.
Well, these Jays looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Up and in, and now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement, 1 for 2. And it's fouled away.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Over to Goldie. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, George.
And the batter is George Springer.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Just missed.
No, that's low.
The Blue Jays trailing by 3, last half of inning number 5. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And in one hops the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So runner at second, 2 down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. In for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. 1 left for Toronto, and they trail it 4-1.
Now pitching.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th.
Number 57.
The new pitcher, Chad Green.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Goldie in the box again, takes a strike.
You know,
0-1.
these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen. And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at-bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Up the middle, Clement throws to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher.
Here's the
Austin
catcher to
Wells.
hit, Austin Wells. 0 for 2 in this one. Green, in his 9th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen, Justin Brule up and throwing. Garcia, the right-hander, also getting loose. That clips the zone. That is strike 2.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
One down, base is empty. And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Just missing there, and it's 2-2.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you drive back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Volpe in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two outs. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. Makes the catch, gliding onto the warning track. So they go quietly there. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. The Yankees 4. Back now in Toronto. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth. And leading off the bottom of the 6th, Bo Bichette. And that one fouled off. The next offering misses. And now it's even 1-1. That one almost got him.
2 strikes. I got 3 and 2.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention. Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Melba, gracias por suscribirte.
Fought off foul. And now the 0-1. Fouled off down the right side. Stays alive. Bichette gets his lead at first with nobody out. Got him looking. Strikeout number 8. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
And the batter now, Davis Schneider. First pitch misses.
Adi, gracias por suscribirte.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Ball to strike. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Man at first, one away. Next pitch misses way outside.
Barbe, gracias por suscribirte. Robbie, gracias por suscribirte.
Chisholm. There's one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Blue Jays 1. Back here at Rogers Center, down the third baseman, Oswald Peraza. There's a strike. Green, a guy that features an absolute power slider, throws that pitch a lot. He throws it hard and gets a ton of swings and misses. In the air, right side. Loperfido under it. Hauls it in for the out.
And I think being able to expand with that pitch as you start to
the
offer at it
fielder,
that he can move it just a little bit further away. Before you know it, you're trying to hit a pitch that's off the plate.
Ball 1.
Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Fair ball.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Aaron Judge at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hit in the air, right field. Loperfido under it. Corrals it. And there's 2 away.
Up next,
So
for the
next,
Yankees,
Jazz
second
Chisholm
baseman,
Jr.
Jazz
His two-run
Chisholm
homer back in the
Jr.
third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it hits the fence. Coming home. The relay, he'll score easily, and they lead by 4.
Now
Waste no
the
time there.
designated
I'll
hitter,
tell you, when
Giancarlo
you smoke a
Stanton.
line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Just missed. Runner at second, 2 down. And that is downstairs. And now 2-0.
2 balls, no strike. Ball, that's off the plate.
Jason Dominguez on deck for the Yankees. So now 2
Inside,
on
ball 4.
and 2 outs.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the
Now
entire
batting,
at bat.
left fielder, Jason
First and
Dominguez.
second, 2 outs. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he
1 ball,
did.
1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Right side, Clement. They limit the damage here. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. It's now 5-1. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now for the Jays, Miles Straw. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Scott Efros preparing to come on if needed. Loaisiga getting cranked up as well. Towards first, Goldie. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Will Wagner.
Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. Carlos Rodon is done in this one, and he exits with a nice lead. Threw the ball well, and we'll have a new pitcher when we come back.
Now pitching for the
Scott
New York
Efros
Yankees.
on to pitch here.
Number 57.
They know that he can get
Scott
a right-hander
Efros.
out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Will Wagner next up for the Blue Jays. He swings and misses at the first pitch.
0-1's the
0-1.
count.
The Jays down by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. One down, base is empty.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 away.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that
Now
slider.
batting,
Good
right
2-strike
fielder,
pitch right there.
Joey
At worst case
Lopez.
scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So now back to the top of the order.
Now batting, second baseman Ernie Clement.
And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. There's a strike. Loperfido off of first with 2 away. Way out front for strike 2.
2 pretty nasty
No ball, 2
sliders
strikes.
to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the 3rd out, inning over. Tidy work out of the Yankee bullpen there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Yankees 5 and the Blue Jays 1.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Blue
back, and a
Jays,
new arm on the mound to start the
Number
8th. Jimmy
93.
Garcia.
Jimmy Garcia.
Here is Goldschmidt. 0 for 3 in this one. That one fouled off. Ripped to third. Zips it across, and they get Goldschmidt for the out.
Now batting, catcher Austin Wells.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. In there, and it's 0-1. And it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Straw has a beat on it. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. And we're back. Here's George Springer to start it off.
Designated hitter, George Springer.
Efros back to work. And that's outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
The 1-1. That one to first, and foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Good eye right there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And now it's filled up. And it goes just foul. To kick the 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Strike one.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball. On the ground to third. Peraza fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Bo Bichette now at the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Now 1-1. Two down, nobody on. Tap softly third base side. A swinging bunt. Over to Goldie. And Bichette is retired. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. All set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswald Peraza.
Third baseman, Oswald Peraza.
Garcia in his 10th season, 34-year-old vet, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Movement in the bullpen, Justin Brule, the left-hander, up and throwing. Two now. Hitting the air out to center field. Straw getting an angle on it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And there's a foul ball. In there at the knees, and it's 0-2. Bases empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. And that's down and away.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
One down, base is empty. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Swing and a foul straight back. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands or you're in a broadcast booth,
got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Yankees 5 and the Blue Jays 1. New pitcher on now, Jonathan Loaisiga.
and he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Jonathan Loaisiga.
In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Now batting left fielder, Davis Schneider.
He's 2 outs away. Here's the left fielder, Davis Schneider. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout. This one in the air, right field. And there's 2 down.
Now batting the center fielder, Miles Straw.
So it's their last chance in this one. Miles Straw will hit next. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1. Swing and a pop-up foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll do it.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB